Hello and welcome. I am Dogbert, and today I wanted to talk about scourges. And maybe you really shouldn't be building for them. Well, particularly nodes 5 and 10. In reality, they are bringing back the scourges very quickly, making it so that even if you don't have a very high power roster, you're going to get the horsemen at a fairly decent star level. Now, for Morgan Le Fay, obviously I went very hard in the first one. I got into the top 2,500. I got her at 6 stars in the first run. And, well, it took me a couple more runs to get to 7 stars. Because the simple fact is, you don't really need Morgan Le Fay at 7 stars, much less 7 red stars. There's just really no point to it. What am I going to do? Be number 1 in Arena more? I already take number 1 all the time. I already beat 7-7 Morgans. I beat up Dormhold like no tomorrow. I beat hybrids. And I did it with 6-6. It's only recently I got 7-6. Or 6-7, whatever you want to call it. So, this makes you wonder. Is it really worth going nuts building these Scourge teams for nodes 5 and 10? Because in reality, if you're going to do that, you should be building nuts for Hero, for Global. What else do we have? City, Cosmic Mystic. Because you got to do all those nodes too, not just nodes 5 and 10. Although nodes 5 and 10 tend to be the hardest. And I think Morgan was one of the bigger traps with Dark Hunters. Remember, it was either the Web Warriors or Dark Hunters. Now, my Web Warriors are pretty well built now. I must admit that. But in reality, the last Scourge event, I didn't even bother with Node 10. I ran difficulty 8, no Scourges, went to Node 9, and it's done. Got the milestones. That's all you need to do. If you just want milestones and chill, Node 9, difficulty 8, no Scourges. That's it. I never needed to build the Dark Hunters, actually. I totally regret building them. Because I don't care about war. Now, if you care about war, then yeah, build Dark Hunters all you want. But then don't complain when you don't have any resources either. I didn't even build my Dark Hunters very high. They've been like this since the first Morgan Le Fay Scourge. I haven't put anything into them lately. And I still was doing okay. Now let's talk about Rogue. Rogue's coming back. Here's my Rogue. 5-5. I had to buy the 5 red star with dark promo credits. I'm doing fine in the arena. What am I going to do with a 6-star Rogue? Or a 7? I'm not going to put any more things into Young Avengers. As long as I got enough to clear milestones, get some basic rewards, I'm good. It's been shown that Scopely's bringing these things back quicker. So then the question becomes, next team is probably going to be the Hero Asgardians. Let's just start this down right. There's mine. I'll probably do okay. I'll probably clear the milestones. And if you really want to take it to another level, just do the first 4 nodes in difficulty 9. That will get you the unlock too. But the fact of the matter is, I don't know how much I should really put into them or how much I should care. Should I waste Mystic Gear? And a couple skill gear? What if it's the Ravagers, which I highly doubt? Do you think for 1 second the Ravagers, a team that's been around forever, minus Starlord T'Challa, who is now farmable, who they can barely sell any offers for, will be the team? Yeah, right. You know it will be this team. The team where they can sell you Mighty Thor. The team where they can sell you Valkyrie. That's what the team will be. Or it will be with a hybrid. But you better believe that Valkyrie and Mighty Thor will be needed. Because those are the only 2 characters they can really make any money off of. And we all know what Scopely loves most. Cash. That's why I'm saying Hero Asgardians are definitely going to be the team. Whether or not Heimdall and Sif are a part of it, who knows? Maybe they are, maybe they aren't. Maybe it'll be a hybrid of Hulk and Iron Man. But I can guarantee you, these two, they'll be a part of it. And as far as the next Horseman, Death, whatever Death ends up being, because let's face it, we don't know it's a raid character. We don't know it's a mutant raid character. We don't know anything about Death yet, as of this video. Bionic Avengers, again, look pretty good as the team. It's not going to be Tangled Web. It's only a 3-person team. So they're not in even. But look again. They can sell us stuff. Hulkbuster, Deathlock, Viv Vision. Whatever they're looking to sell, it will be the team. Now the first one with Dark Hunters and Web Wars was a kind of weird one, since they were trying to sell us both of those teams. I think they overshot with that and they learned their lesson. Just go for one. Even when we talk about Young Avengers, what we know is the team. What can they sell us? Not farmable, sell it. Not farmable, sell it. And they, of course, tried to sell us A-Force, which, because they turned out to be absolute crap in the Scourge, but they are a good war team, if you care about war. But they're punishing anybody who didn't work on them by making events that require them to get points. Trust me, they will always make sure you need those teams now. They want that money. And they're going to continue keeping these character farms a year, 2 year and a half out. They don't want to release characters. There's no money in that. They make money by not giving you the characters. Just the facts. But then comes the question of how much should you really be putting into these teams? Be honest with you, let's go take a look over at Catbird. So here we are on Catbird. Notice, Morgan Le Fay, 6'6". This is a free-to-play account. I don't care if I didn't get the last 20 shards that last one. I'll get it the next one. Why? It doesn't matter. But look at this. Rogue. 5'5", just like Dogbert. What does Catbird's Young Avengers look like? Well, would you look at that? 75? I didn't put much gear into them? This is only recently after completing DD5, which was after the Rogue Scourge. Because I wanted her for DD5's second run, because fuck City. Before that, she was just level 80 when I did that Scourge originally. I don't plan on putting anything else into the Young Avengers right now. Are they a good team? Yes. Do I get use out of them in Cosmic Crucible? Yeah. Do I care about war defense? Absolutely not. I don't give a crap about war. It doesn't make sense if I win or lose. It's barely worth anything. I just do my attacks. We win, we win. We lose, we lose. It's an elu system anyway. It's going to be 50-50 unless you're at the top. And speaking of the top, most people are going to be lucky to get... Oops. Stupid pop-ups. I wanted to do this. Most people are probably sitting here at 5-5 rows like me. Because let's face it, only like the top, what is it, 500 get to the 7-star on the first shot? 2,500 for 6-star? What is there, like 300,000 people playing this game? Do the math, people. Most people are not getting those high of levels. And for the amount of effort and time you have to put in to get to that level, it's not really worth it. You want to spend hours in Morgan Le Fay's Scourge getting the proper RNG just to get one extra star, maybe, if you place high enough. You want to spend all that money? You want to do that for Rogue? I'm not saying Rogue's a bad character. She's a great character. But you really don't need her at 6 or 7. At least unless you care about like war or really care about Cosmic Crucible, but then you're probably in a different league than I am. And where most people are, honestly. Yes, it's fun to watch, You know, the big Krakens, you know, the ones who spend tons and tons of money, and see what it looks like when Kraken versus maxed out roster. But in reality, most of us probably look more like Catbert than we do even like Dogbert. Most people do, at least. Very simple roster. This is a free-to-play. And it really comes down to, why do we care so much? Why? Why have we fallen for FOMO? Because of Apocalypse? Who we don't know a kit, don't know a release date. We know when we're getting Red Hulk Scourge finally, as I predicted. We'd be able to, you know, it's going to be this patch finally. And the patch isn't coming till next week, second week of September. And we already know when the patch after that's supposed to be hitting. That's end of October. That was in that Game Informer article. Check it out. Maybe I'll post a link to it. I don't know. So we already know the end of this next patch is end of October. Puts us in November for another one. Maybe we'll get Def then. Maybe we won't. There's no guarantees. You might save Def until December when they do their big take 6 weeks off for Christmas thing. Because I didn't know Christmas lasted 6 weeks, but, you know, Scopely. Just think about that. How many hours did people have to put in to get 6-star, 7-star Morgan Le Fays on the first shot? How much money was spent? You know what I got on the first shot on Catbert? 5 stars. I didn't suffer from it at all. If you're giving in to FOMO, you're probably giving them tons and tons of money too. So just think about that next time you go to build and you worry about nodes 5 and 10 of who's going to be the team. Here's a newsflash for you. You don't have to put any resources into the team until you know which team it is. Maybe don't build them right now. You want to hedge your bets, maybe build them if you have the gear. But let somebody else figure it out. Let somebody else spend hours doing it. Then put the resources in. Save them. Because once you spend the resources, they're gone. But if you save them, you can use them later. Maybe put it on the right team. Or maybe you just won't care at all. You'll just do 4 nodes in difficulty 9 and be done with it. It's up to you. It's your life. I'm going to go enjoy life. I'm not going to worry about any of this. Until next time, everybody.